So what we're saying here is that
Sounds like it's standing in one spot.
maybe it is.
This clip is not sponsored by, I just went William Shatner. This clip is not sponsored by FaceApp or any.
Instagram or Facebook
Yeah.
or TikTok or Google or
So we're just gonna talk here for a bit.
yeah.
You want a screw? I have a screw.
No.
Did you check the sound after?
Yeah, I think so.
Can the guys see the microphone?
Yeah.
It's cool. We have a cool mic.
I think it works.
Might work.
We have sound.
You know what else works? FaceApp, which you just saw on our Instagram page. That's in Romanian. But anyway, the subject of the matter for today is
FaceApp.
FaceApp, because over the night, maybe we should do introductions first. I'm Gabriel. This is my colleague Radu with an R-A-D-U. It's Romanian. Don't worry about it, okay? Chill. But yeah, we have gathered here today to talk about the most epic FaceApp of them all, called
FaceApp.
FaceApp, exactly.
You face your app, an app that faces your
It makes you old. I'm
And-
gonna edit that out.
and
No, for me, just after FaceApp, I look how I always felt, so which is cool for me. That's why I brought Radu here, because he's the expert. Over the night, everything, every news, editorship and whatnot, blew up with news about FaceApp, that we're being spied on by the Russians again, and I'm gonna quote directly from the FaceApp people themselves. You grant FaceApp a perpetual, irrevocable, non-exclusive, royalty-free, worldwide, fully paid, transferable, sub-license, blah 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 blah, to perform and display your user content and any name, username, or likeness provided, blah 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 blah. Basically, what it means they keep your stuff and you don't need to be compensated for whatever commercial purposes they use.
I'm gonna make a small mention here. You grant Snapchat a worldwide, perpetual, royalty-free, sub-licensable and transferable license to exhibit and publicly display content that any form and any all media or distribution methods now known of, later developed. This is from Snapchat.
I have one more.
Yeah.
TikTok, you irrevocably, that's a hard word, grant us perpetual and
It means
unlimited
forever.
permission to reproduce, distribute, create derivative works of blah, blah, blah. So basically TikTok, Snapchat, and FaceApp.
And Facebook and Instagram and
They-
WhatsApp and Google Photos and everyone else.
basically the same terms and services for them all. But what sparked the controversy, because news people love this word, I personally hate it, is because the company that makes FaceApp is based in Soviet Union, Mother Russia.
And do you have any idea where the headquarters for TikTok is?
You're gonna tell me right now what's behind door number 1.
Behind door number 1 for 2,000 worth of merchandise.
Behind door number 1 is China. Of course.
Oh no, not China, but we like China. We don't like the Russians.
No, we like product made in China because everything is made in China.
The scandal got so big that, listen here, in an article from 9 to 5 Mac, Democrats from the US, of course, warned presidential candidates call for FBI to investigate FaceApp.
The alert from Bob Lord, the DNC chief security officer. So basically the government is scared. I mean, part of it, half of it is scared of FaceApp.
So you trust them, and you're saying there's no political agenda here.
I don't trust them. Everywhere,
See?
everywhere where's money, where's a lot of money, there is a political agenda. Everywhere there is a political agenda, there's a lot of money involved.
But anyway, this guy, right? He granted the app access to his photos. It started listing them slowly a row at a time. So from here, he quickly enabled airplane mode. So that's when you turn off your Wi-Fi, your 4G or whatever. And all of the images appeared instantly. FaceApp, however, wouldn't let him select any of the photos because he was offline. He speculates this to be a sign that FaceApp is uploading your photos, right? If you believe that to be true.
Speculating, because there were several IT guys, special security developers, that said that there is no unknown traffic coming from FaceApp, and you can use any sort of software, sniffing software, to see that there is no unknown traffic. As opposed to Instagram, which if you have a Samsung or a Huawei device, you're gonna see up there in the notification bar. Instagram is using a lot of system resources. Do you want to stop the app? And regarding Facebook, it's scanning continuously for Bluetooth devices on every smartphone ever. What do you think about that?
I think it's the same. We have an expression here, aceeași mărie cu altă pălărie, which basically means it's the same thing, only under a different name, under a different developer. Why do you think this happened overnight? Because this is not the first time FaceApp is in a bit of a jam or the subject of controversy.
Because this is what happens when you have a successful product or
Ding.
a successful app or a successful platform. And I'm not talking about envy, I'm just talking about the fact that when Facebook came out, it was like 3 or 4 years of continuous war between Facebook and all the other apps that basically copied the interface. At that time, it was very simple.
So if you're big, you're a target, and that paints a large bullseye on your back. People like using hot subjects like this to improve their click-through rates, their website visits.
So what we're saying here is that
Sounds like it's standing in one spot.
maybe it is.
It's La Policia, finally. Jesus Christ, we can't even make a freaking YouTube video without.
So
Where were we?
the end words here are
It's not the end. It happened before. It happens still without you knowing it. But because this was made by the Russians, it made a whole lot of headlines very, very hot, very, very quickly. Should they worry? Should they not worry?
yeah, you should worry, but you should worry before installing every app. You should at least check that terms of services.
Which no one reads ever.
Exactly. If you read the Apple terms of services, you're going to find a lot of creepy stuff there. And if you talk to a lawyer about that, he's gonna find a lot more creepy stuff there.
Yeah, like in that South Park episode.
This is a mistake! I agree by accident!
You can't agree by accident. There's a fail-safe built in. Even if you click on agree, another little window pops up that says, "Are you sure you agree?" And you have to click on agree again.
So if you're using free stuff, you're paying with your personal information.
Which is
Your
already
pictures.
too late, in my opinion,
Yeah.
honestly, because Google has our information, Facebook has our information.
Do you know that Google sorts every one of your photos in the Google Photos album? Actually, I did this a few weeks ago. I uploaded a photo of Facebook of all of us, all the guys here at Cavalleria, and it almost perfectly tagged each and every one of them.
Oh, Jesus, I'm going numb. It's time to end this video.
Okay, let's go home and still use FaceApp because it's funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is funny.
Look at us. It's really funny.
Yep. Well, that was lame, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought, yeah. Okay, guys,
Okay.
thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Leave your comments and impressions down below in the comment section down below.
That's Ray William Johnson stuff.
I know. But in the meantime,
It's short. I mean, it's
click
really
this
short.
video right here because we're going to have a lot more than this. Don't worry about it. See you next time.
Bye bye.